Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big for One Gaming here, and welcome to the final episode of Winning a National Title with Every Team in the Game, episode number 134. If you guys have missed any of the episodes from 1 through 34, up in the right-hand corner will be a playlist from every team that we have done so far, and it's been a journey for this. It has. Definitely been fun. I haven't posted every day with this. But this will continue in College Football 26. It won't be this week. It'll probably be next week because I got to set everything up. And plus, sometimes they have issues with simulations, and that's what we had at the beginning of this series as well. But hopefully, they can have that all good to go. But if you guys did miss last episode, you saw that the final team is going to be Nevada in the Mountain West, is the final team that we have yet to do in this series. So it's been a fun time. We are a tactician head coach. We have not done good in the last couple of years. And hopefully we can turn that around here in this simulations. But I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has stuck around to this whole series. If this is just your first video, welcome. We're going to be posting a lot during College Football 26. We have a Kansas Dynasty going to be starting on Tuesday. We're going to have another Dynasty maybe as well. We're going to have our Zero Overall Dynasty return on Monday. Not this Monday, obviously, because this video will be going up on Monday. But we'll kind of get through videos this week, and then next week we'll kind of get into the scheduled stuff that I have planned. So, all in all, it's been just, again, thank you guys so much from all you guys from either it's your first video or it's the 134th video that you guys have seen all here on the channel. I appreciate all of you, and thank you for watching these videos because, yeah, you guys are awesome. But all in all, we are an elite recruiter, mostly on the defensive side of the football, mostly with D-line and linebackers. We have something. We have at least the scouting for DBs, and we have linebackers and DBs, or D-line, for the interest, impact, and pipeline bonus. So that's going to be nice. Our offensive coordinator does have recruiter as well for the offense. That will definitely help out for scouting-wise, besides O-line. And he has motivator. That will also help out as well. Our defensive coordinator just has scouting for D-line and DBs, and he has Scheme Guru and everything. So I really want to see the new upgrades and everything. I'm trying to keep my eye, or I'm trying to not watch videos on it, and I kind of want to experience it for the first time. But I have seen some things, which is a little unfortunate that I didn't want to see. But all in all, I just wanted to see, something for it. But all in all, our roster looks like this. We have an 84 overall right outside linebacker, an 83 center. We have a lot of seniors. Quarterback's a senior. Running back's a senior. Wide receivers, 2 of them are seniors. We have no wide receivers. We're good on tight ends. O-line, actually, we're pretty decent. We just need depth pieces. D-line is the same thing, just getting depth. We do need middle linebackers. We need corners, mostly with speed. And we probably need a safety or 2, and we need a kicker. Other than that, that's gonna set everything up, and I'll be right back here at the end of season 1 with Nevada. And here we are at the end of season number 1 here with Nevada. We go 4-8 here on the season. We started out pretty good with a win over SMU, then lost to Troy, then won back-to-back against Georgia Southern and Minnesota. So we started out 3-1, and then we lost 4 in a row. But then we beat Colorado State after the 4 losses in a row, and then we lost 3 in a row on a couple close games by 1, by 3. We're not going to talk about the Air Force game, but we just would have won one of those games. We would have had a close to a winning season, or two of those. I mean, 2 of those teams didn't have a great season, and they ended up beating us, which is a little unfortunate, but we go 4-8, 1-6 in the Mountain West is just not good. Dylan Gabriel wins the Heisman Trophy, 3,600 yards, 42 touchdowns, 0 interceptions here on the season. And, of course, we do not get a bowl game, so we're just going to go ahead and simulate to the end of season recap to see how it goes. But, season 1, not very good. And we're going to keep the coordinators because they have some good stuff for them. Coach prestige goes all the way down to a D. We're now a 1.5-star school as well. We got 10 people wanted to transfer. Pro potential's down. Coach stability improved. That's about it. But Ohio State wins it all here in season 1, 38-22 over Florida State, with Texas State being unranked with 13-2, and Utah, Oregon, Florida State, and Texas were the automatic qualifiers, with Texas State actually beating Tennessee as well. With Tennessee, Ohio State, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, Clemson, and Virginia Tech, Kansas State as the at-large bids. So that will end season 1. Is on to season 2 here with Nevada. And here we are at the end of season number 2 here with Nevada. We go 9-3 here in the second season, which is actually a pretty solid season. We actually beat Penn State to start the year. I didn't even realize that, to be dead honest. They ended up being ranked 3rd in the nation. We lost to Florida State, then won 4 in a row against Middle Tennessee, FCS, San Diego, and Air Force before losing to San Jose State, winning 3 straight, losing, and then winning. But again, a 9-win season is definitely going to help out this team's prestige, and hopefully even get into the 3 stars if we can win a bowl game. We do sign a 3-star right in. We're losing a couple other players, but that's fine. We do lose, so we go 9-4 on the season. I'm not too mad about it, but hey, still a pretty solid season. We still have one chance to win 10. And Cade Klubnik wins the Heisman Trophy, 4,100 yards, 40 touchdowns to 2 interceptions on the season. And we'll be playing Michigan in the LA Bowl. So there goes the chance at 10 wins. Although you never know, we beat Penn State. So we could try to beat Michigan. Probably not going to happen. But never hurts to try. All in all. And we lost. So we are 9-5. We actually went up to the 25th team in the nation as well. We are back to a 2-star. We still got about 6 people wanting to transfer out. Pro potential goes down even farther to a D-, but coach stability is up to a B, and coach prestige up to a B-. So we will take that. And South Carolina ends up winning it all over Penn State, 34-31, with North Texas, South Carolina, Clemson, Cincinnati, and Oregon as the automatic qualifiers, with TCU, Texas A&M, Texas, Notre Dame, Jacksonville State, Penn State, and USC as the at-large bids. That's going to end season 2. Is on to season 3 here with Nevada. And here we are in season number 3 here in Nevada. We go 10-2 on the season, ranked number 16th. And our only losses came against San Jose State and Boise State in the Mountain West. So unfortunately, we don't make the conference tournament or the conference championship because, well, there was a 4-way tie at 6-2, and we lost the 2 of them. So if we would have won either of those games, we would have won. But unfortunately, it is what it is. But still a very solid season here from Nevada here in season 3, and hopefully we can be even better next season. We are ranked 17th, so there's no shot of us making the college football playoff. But we are going to get a decent bowl game, at least. That's what we got to hope for, and hopefully get a win and have an 11-win season. But having a 10-win season is still pretty good. We'll gladly take it. 85 overall. Hopefully we can improve next season. Eli Holstein wins the Heisman Trophy. 3,700 yards, 40 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. And we'll be playing Washington State in the Armed Forces Bowl. So we will take it. But let's go ahead and simulate to the in-season recap. See how everything goes. And see who wins it all here in Season 3. Here. Hopefully, again, we can get a win. 11-win season looks very, very nice. We did. We are 11-2. Pro potential, coach prestige, all improve. And now we're a 3-star prestige school as well. But Clemson wins it all here over Michigan, 24-13, with East Carolina, Cincinnati, Pitt, Michigan, and South Carolina as the automatic qualifiers, with Clemson, Georgia, Virginia Tech, UAB, Texas A&M, and Tennessee, Notre Dame as the at-large bids. That's going to end Season 3. It's on to Season 4 here with Nevada. And here we are in season number 4 here with Nevada. We go 11-1, ranked number 7th in the nation as well. Only loss was to SMU, who went 3-9, so it was not a very good loss. We honestly had a very easy season this year. I mean, no one was above 500 besides Wyoming. That's it. That was the only person above 500 on our record, so we just have to beat UNLV here in the Mountain West Conference Championship game. And if we do, we get a bye. Hopefully. Keyword is hopefully, because last time we tried this, we didn't win. We won, and we still didn't get a bye. We were actually dropped in overall. We are number 4 in the nation, so we jumped way up. We jumped 3 spots, and we are number 4 in the nation. That means we officially get a bye in the college football playoff here in season 4 with Nevada. And yeah, 6 catches, 180 yards, and 3 touchdowns. There's the spots right there. USC, Virginia Tech, Pitt, and Nevada are all in the top 4. Miami went 9-3 and is ranked 5th. Ohio State went 8-5 and is 14th. Okay. It's wild, but all right. Anywho, let's see what the bracket is going to look like here. TJ West wins the Heisman Trophy, 78 catches, 1,100 yards, 25 touchdowns. That's insane. We do get a bye going into the college football playoff. It is actually the 2. It is LSU, USC, Kansas State, Nevada, and Clemson as the automatic qualifiers, with Texas A&M, Virginia Tech, Louisville, UCF, Pitt, Florida, and Miami as the at-large bids. So we get the winner of Florida or Miami here. Let's simulate to see who we get. We really don't see Florida that much. It'd be kind of cool to see Florida, but we're going to be playing Miami in the Peach Bowl. So our first run is going to begin with a bye and then having to play Miami. Clemson beat Pitt. UCF beat Louisville. And Virginia Tech defeated Texas A&M, probably in overtime. Yeah, it was in overtime, in triple overtime to be exact. So, or at least in more than 2 overtimes, at least, because you got to get the 2-point conversions. But let's get started here against 10-3 Miami, and they are the exact same team overall as us. 86 across the board. 86 offense, 87 defense. I almost said 86 defense, and that was not correct. They were in 87 defense just like us. So we got our work cut out for us here against a tough team. But we're starting on defense first. Here in this one, the defense holds to a 3, and then we get a touchdown on offense. So we take a 7-3 lead at the end of 1. Second quarter, Miami scores a touchdown. We get a field goal, so it's tied up at the half. Just had the flips of each quarter there. Multiple turnovers by both sides, and Miami takes the lead 13-10 going in the 4th quarter. All we need is a field goal, and we're in goal-to-go situation, and we have to kick a field goal. We went backwards on 1st and goal or 3rd and goal from the 1. Defense, though, gets a stop. Now all we need is at least a field goal, and we get a touchdown with 1:50 to go. So defense only have to hold for a minute. And they get a touchdown with 9 seconds on the clock, and we're going to overtime. We have to kick a field goal. Defense forces a field goal. Defense again forces a field goal. If we get a touchdown, this game is over. And we do. Nevada beats Miami in double overtime, a 29-26 win on what could have been a disaster. Us blowing the lead in the 4th quarter with us giving up a touchdown with 9 seconds on the clock. But defense holds in overtime both times. The offense scores a touchdown when they need to. And we're moving on to the semifinals already with Nevada. So hopefully we can win 2 more. But all in all, it just depends on how the simulation goes. A nice little XP boost right there for 25. Well, of course, going to get the Player of the Week awards. We'll figure out who we're playing here. We're playing Kansas State in the Orange Bowl. They defeated Clemson. USC defeated UCF, and then Virginia Tech beat LSU. So the winner of Virginia Tech and USC will play the winner of Kansas State, Nevada in the national championship. There's a lot of close games. Three of them were by 3 points, besides USC, which won by 8. That's wild. 3 points here in overtime. Was this game in overtime? This game was not in overtime. Clemson and Kansas State was not in overtime. But all in all, we get another tough opponent. Let's see how it goes. Let's get it started here against 11-3 Kansas State. And again, the exact same team overall on the offensive side, but we have a little bit of an edge on defense. But again, Kansas State always plays well above their overall, no matter what. So, got to get a win. We're starting on offense first. And the offense punts, but so does Kansas State. Our next drive ends in a touchdown. Then we force a turnover, and it's 10-0 at the end of first quarter. Second quarter, we turn it over, but don't allow them to get points. And another big turnover, and it's 17-0 at the half. Kansas State will get their first points of the game, but then we counter with a touchdown of our own. It's 24-7 here in the fourth quarter. We have to punt to pretty much starting. Kansas State's now down 10 after a pretty quick touchdown. But we get a couple big first downs and another touchdown. It's a 21-point lead. We now make it a 20. Or sorry, that was a 17-point lead. Now it's a 20-point lead. And another stop. And Nevada dominates Kansas State and is moving on to the national championship. So last game, we couldn't stop them at the end, but this one we stopped them in the first half and only allowed 14 points in the second half, and really countered every touchdown they had with one of our own, and it was pretty much over after that. So we will take it. We're moving on to the national championship game. Either Virginia Tech or USC. We got 50 XP right there. Ooh. Gaining more points. But we're obviously going to get the Player of the Week awards here. And then we'll see which team we're going to be playing against. We actually got the National Offensive Player of the Week. We'll be playing USC in the national championship game. So they defeated Virginia Tech in their game, 20-17. They also beat UCF 28-20. So they haven't really scored many points per game. They've only scored 24 in total, but have only given up 18.5 points per game. Give or take, is probably like 18.75 technically, but hopefully the defense continue what they've done. Both teams are 14-1. Let's get it started. And they are an 87. Both the same offensive overall, but they have a lot of an edge on defense. So USC's the first time that we have a disadvantage here in the playoff run so far. And hopefully we can get another win. And that'll be it. Starting on defense. Defense gives up a touchdown. The offense doesn't do anything their first couple drives, so it's 7-0 USC after one. But we get a turnover and we get a field goal, but USC gets a touchdown. It's 14-3, now 14-10 after we get a turnover, and it's going to halftime. We start with the football, don't go anywhere. USC scores. It's 21-10, now 21-18. We get a big touchdown of the two-point conversion, and that starts with a punt to start the fourth, and we get a touchdown. We're up by 4. Defense gets off the field, and unfortunately we couldn't get a first down, which would have been huge at the time. But the defense again gets another stop. We get a couple big first downs. We get a 1st and goal. And that's going to do it. Nevada has won it all. Here in Season 4. And that is officially going to do it. Nevada is the final team to win it all. And just like that, College Football 25 is officially completed. It's been fun. It's been a hell of a ride. And it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Of course, as this video goes up, or probably just before, I guess a little bit after, in a way, College Football 26 will have officially released. Yeah, 3,600 yards from Sayin, 35 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Rushing wise, Ball 679 and 3, Brown 290 and 3, Sayin 265 and 1, Clemens 158 and 2, Armstrong 101 and 2, and Adams 6 carries, 3 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nice. Brown 48 catches, 876 yards with 11 touchdowns. Burleson the second with 714 and 6. Armstrong 572 and 7. Benny with 388 and 6. George 382 and 3, and Clemens 179 and 1, and Brown 47 and 1. Defense, 91 tackles from Kidd to lead the team. Taylor with 12 tackles for a loss. Taylor and Payne led the team with 5.5 sacks. Kidd led with 2 interceptions. Did force a good amount of fumbles and recovered most of them. We did have 2 blocked kicks. No safeties, but we did have a defensive touchdown. Kicking-wise, we did miss 2 from 50, but everything else was made. That was actually about it, so good job from there. Punting-wise, we had 2,900 punt yards, 24 inside the 20. I think that's the most I've ever seen inside the 20. I'm going to be dead honest. I think that was the most we've ever seen inside the 20. 24 punts down within the 20-yard line. That's insane. We also had a kick return from Armstrong, but no punt returns. So, but that is officially going to do it. If you guys want to see all the teams that we have done so far in their season, they eventually won a national championship, down in the description below, we'll have everything like that. And that officially does it. College Football 25 is officially done, and College Football 26 comes out in mere hours. So y'all have a fun time with release. Next video will be on Tuesday. That will be the Kansas Dynasty start. And then Thursday we'll have another video go live as well. And then we'll kind of get into our scheduled stuff. But all in all, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I'm out. Peace.